Okay, I'm going to do a video on point identification and distance measuring. So here we go. AutoCAD is open on a blank screen. And now I'm going to open up one of the drawings we got going, one of the jobs we got going. I'm going to open the battlefield mezzanine job. Alright, currently in use, read it only, yes. Alright, here's the job. The first thing we're going to do is check the lower left corner and see that it's 0, 0. So the command we're going to use for that is going to be ID, just I and a D, hit enter. ID command, hit enter, and zoom into the corner, and we will snap to this corner on the lower left part of the job. The square is what you want for object snaps. You want the square. You'll also find the hourglass, but you want the square. Click on that and it tells you that the X coordinate is 0, the Y is 0, and the Z is 0. That's exactly what you want. That's the southwest corner of the job. Alright. Any object snaps that you want to use will be identified down here. This little blue box that says object snap, when you hover over it, if you pick on it, right click on it, it gives you all of your choices. What you want turned on right now is probably endpoint, midpoint, maybe center, perpendicular, nearest. The default ones are the way to go right now. All right, and that'll work. So now that you know that the lower left corner is at 0, 0, what you want to do is check some other points on the job. Any point on this job then, with these coordinates, you can find out where they go and you can enter those points into the total station. So if I take a look at this column lines, which are in red, you can see that all the column lines are red. I can identify the center of the bolt pattern based on the column lines. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to find the building line, which is this white one right here. And I'm going to find the column line, which is the red one going through this I-beam right here. And so at this intersection right here is a point that I want to identify. So I'll type ID, I'll hit enter, I'll zoom in and pick on this. I'll try again. ID, enter, and I will pick on this point right here. Oh, I shut my object snaps off. Turn them back on. The blue square needs to be on. And right here's the point. I'll pick on it, and you can see that the X coordinate, which is this direction, left and right, is 25 feet. The Y coordinate is this direction, which is 0, and the Z we're not doing right now. So this is 25, 0. On the total station, the 25 would be easterly, and the 0 would be northerly. And you could just go around the job and get all the points of anything you want. So for instance, the next one should be 50, 0. So if I right click, I can go repeat ID, and then I can zoom in by rolling the center wheel, and I can snap to this point right here, which is the grid line, which is 50 feet, 0, which would be easterly 50 feet, northerly 0. Let's go somewhere else. Picking up the center of this mezzanine column, I would zoom in, I would right click, repeat ID, go in closely, and I want to use these two where they cross, and I would pick that up, and it's 50'8", and the northerly is 29'3". All right, and so these posts are the mezzanine, and so you can trust these numbers to place the mezzanine. And that's how you pick up any coordinate of anything you want. All right, and so for instance, this corner over here should give you the total size of the building. By zooming in like this, I'm rolling the center wheel on my mouse. Roll it up, it goes in. Roll it down, it comes out. and right-clicking on the mouse gives me a repeat ID option, and I'll come in here and I'll pick this corner, and the total building is 125 feet long, 70 feet wide rather. And that's it for point ID. First thing you want to do is check the lower left corner and make sure that you have it set for 0, 0, 0. If you have that right, you are good to go. All right, check your command line for all these numbers. And that's it, 5-minute video. Over.